G'day guys, and welcome back to another episode of Howlers Garage. I know we've already done some work on the cars you've just seen, but here it is, it lives again. We have a new engine in the car. I say new, but it was definitely not new. New to us, we'll go with that. So it's been an absolute monumental week of working on this thing. Pretty much after hours, every day after work, I've been absolutely slaving away getting this thing done. I didn't film much of it because it's pretty boring to watch. You guys know, blew up the engine. So we drove to Launceston and picked up this engine, which was $250. It was a big question mark, but I think we've got a good one because I've just done a quick first start and little first drive. So basically, I've done all this for you guys because last time before we blew up the engine, I didn't get a chance to show you guys any pulls or any boost or anything like that. So absolutely huge amount of work to get this thing back on the road, but yeah, super happy. So as you can see, we've painted the engine bay black and we've neatened up a few things while we're at it, and it actually looks really cool now, I reckon. But you can see my shed and everything is an absolute disaster. There's absolutely stuff everywhere. G'day viewers, what you've just seen is us putting in the second engine in the AU Falcon, and I want to tell you what happened, and I do apologise for all the talking in this video, but I need to explain to you what happened because I have very little video footage of what we did and how we came to the conclusions we came to and how we ended up with the tune that we've ended up with. First of all, I want to start off saying that I don't know much about tuning, and I know that what we're trying to do with this, it was never meant to do. However, the J3 chip, I want to talk about that for a quick second. When you get the J3 chip, you have the option for a custom tune, and in which you send all the mods you've done for the car to TI Performance, and they put a custom tune on there for you. So we went with that package, and I plugged the chip in, and we wound the boost up, and we blew up the first engine. I didn't really have, I wasn't too upset about that because we were running way more boost than I said we would be running in the tune, and you know, it is what it was. We were flogging the car. We didn't have any regards for the engine, or we barely had any tuning, like anything to do with the car. The second engine, we backed the boost all the way off to very minimal, like 4 to 5 to 6 PSI-ish range. And we started to notice that it was pinging, basically. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but these AU Falcon engines, and I didn't know this at the time, if you have any sort of pinging, it's just disastrous. I don't know if it's NA or we just with the turbo, but if you hear pinging, it's pretty much too late. If you've heard it once or twice, you might be lucky. We were not lucky, so yes. The second engine, we started to hear this pinging, so we pulled over and I changed the timing map, and I'll put a little bit of a picture up here and I will go through with it in depth with you later in the video if or in another video if you guys are that keen on it. But yes, so we backed the timing off and it started to behave itself, and we kept on driving, and we did a few pulls. I'll play some pulls for you. Yeah, so it was good. We were making not as much power as we made the first time, obviously, because we were running like less than half the boost. And we couldn't hear the pinging after we dropped the timing, like a huge amount of timing out of the map, everywhere, all over the place. Like the entire map, we dropped, I don't know, like 10 degrees in some spots, like a lot. We pulled over and I looked under the engine bay, dipstick was swapped out, the catch can was full, and we'd done the second engine. So it was one drive on that engine. So as you can imagine, I was not the happiest about that, because that engine was really bang on. That was like a really good find, that engine. Had good comp and everything, but yes, we'll gloss over that. So then we were left in the same situation, well, similar situation as the first time. We have this J3 that does work, but the tune is miles off, and we've lost another engine. So we drove back to Launceston again, and we picked up this engine, which came with a T5 gearbox for $600, which I think is a pretty good deal. And we put this in at my work in one day. So we swapped the sump over, injectors, coil, everything, all the electronics and everything. We swapped it all over, and it's in now. One thing I should say is after we blew up that motor, I kept driving it. and did more tuning, and we've come up with a tune that is, I think, safe. But to doubly make sure, I booked the car into a dyno, and he's got the knock headphones, and he's going to put the exhaust probe in to make sure that the AFRs are on point and the knock level is low, because I'm not even going to drive this much. I know I'm desperate to get some awesome footage for you guys, because every time I drive it, I don't film and it blows up. But yeah, I do apologise for that, but I really don't want to drive this. I really want to hit up this first event, which is at the end of next month, the 27th of April, at Simmons Plains with Drift League. So I really want to hit up that event, and I want this car to be absolutely cooking, because it does go well, just briefly before it blows up. So yes, I do apologise for all the talking, and I will take you guys through what I did. One thing I want to quickly mention is with the J3 chip, we found that I had to set the injector slope to 17 pounds per hour instead of 22, which is what the tune sent me. With the injector slope set to 17, the AFRs are on point. They're a bit richer than I'd like. Well, they're as rich as I wanted to go, because I want to keep this engine together. But yeah, they're around the 11-10 mark. Anyhow, and one other thing we have to do is unplug the idle air control motor here. For some reason, I don't know why, the J3 will not idle with that plugged in. With it unplugged, it idles perfectly, 700 RPM, so yeah. So not having a dig at anyone, I know that I lost 2 engines because of myself, because my terrible tuning skills. Only thing I'm slightly peeved off about is I kind of expected the tune to be more at a point that was safe than it was. And I've since downloaded the tune off, like a bass tune offline, and it has the same time. It has the same timing map as the one he sent me for boost. So I don't really understand. Seems a bit weird to me. Just looking at the numbers, they seem ridiculously aggressive for this. And this turbo comes online at like 2000 RPM. I'm making above 0 PSI anyways. So maybe that's why. Maybe it's my fault. I don't really go blame anyone, especially because I don't know what I'm talking about. But yes, sorry for talking so much. No one's probably watching this far because, yeah, I'm shit. But yeah, so this is our 3rd engine, and hopefully I'll last for a little while, because I am sick of pulling engines in and out of this thing. But yeah, I'll take you guys through the map maybe in a later. Leave a comment if you want me to take you through how I got to where I did, and even like tune numbers and stuff if you guys are doing this at home. I don't want you guys blowing up engines like I did. So, and I found it really hard to find out information about this setup in particular. And this is, I thought, that like a really basic setup. We've just got a G3582, Barra injectors, big fuel pump, a eBay fuel pressure regulator. Like, it's super simple, and I can't find like any sort of information really like specific to this build, and I thought this would be popular as. It does work really well. Yeah. Also, I want to say massive thanks to Max Pitting Rods for that turbo. It's been a shit couple of videos because I've blown up so many engines, but I will eventually get some videos of this thing on boost, and it's absolutely sick. It actually cooks the tires. It actually cooks the tires in 2nd gear, so I'm really happy about that. But yes. Hopefully, by the end of next month, we'll be drifting at Simmons Plains again, and it'll be absolutely cooking, and it's going to be sick. So yeah. Thanks for watching this video. I know it's been a lot of talking. I do want to do the draw for the 500 sub giveaway as well, because we've got there. Thanks heaps to you guys for comments and subscribing. It's amazing. And I want to do a separate video for that, because I'll make it exciting. And this is just an explanation as to why I haven't posted videos and what we've been up to. So you guys will see another video before the drift day with the 500 sub giveaway reveal, and hopefully a dyno run of this thing. It'll be cool to see how much power it's making and that my tune is safe. I've got around 12 degrees of timing, and I don't know if that's a lot or not, no idea, but as opposed to 25 in some spots, so I don't know. It seems to drive heaps better. There's no pinging that I can hear, so hopefully that is good and we can fully send it. And yes, so yeah, stay tuned. Next video should be dyno runs and a reveal for the 500 sub giveaway, and then the next video after that will be hopefully Simmons Plains drifting again. So yeah, peace out. See you guys in the next one.